Okay, welcome back. Getting ready to hit continue after that Belgium mission. So we are at the mission that we had to quit last
Do
time.
you see it now? The brilliant plans that unfolds before us. Your hard-fought, diversionary battle across Belgium has drawn out dozens upon dozens of Allied divisions. Now they are all trapped with their backs to the English Channel, low on supply and ammunition with nowhere to go. Now is the time to strike the fatal blow.
Okay, we know what this one is. Fearsome reputation. All adjacent units get +3 suppression at the beginning of their turn. Oh my gosh. So enemy units get suppression at the beginning of their turn. I would think you'd want to give that to an infantry, wouldn't you? Although, that might be worth giving to, like, an anti-tank unit. Or even just a tank. So we got heroes on both of these guys. But you know what? I think we should give it to one of our Fallschirmjägers. If he can do suppression at the beginning of every turn, that's pretty awesome. So let's do that. Sweet. This is definitely turning out to be a good campaign. Okay, so here you can see we have 2,000 prestige. By the time we got here last time, I think we lost 2 tanks. We replaced one of them. So we spent, prestige to replace one of those tanks. And then we only had 1 Fallschirmjäger. Now we have 2. We have 4 tanks right now. I think we went back to 4. We didn't even come close to having both of these anti-aircraft units. Everything else I think was pretty much equivalent. And we had to cheat on this mission just to be able to heal all of our guys. Although I think I'm going to burn through a lot of my prestige here. I'm down to 1,300. Sorry, my son's playing an online game of Hearts of Iron 4. At the same time I'm playing Panzer Corps 2. Okay, so we were able to heal everybody and have 778 left over. You can see we have some core units. We might actually have new units available. Let's find out. I wish I had a pop-up that told me, like, last time. So no new units. So now it's just a matter of, do we want to upgrade our transport? Like this, for example, is going to add 2 core. I think the answer is yes, I do. Because they're going to move a little bit better than the truck. Especially when they're not on roads. So there we go. I got those all upgraded. I'm at the 57 out of 59. We were overstrengthening things. I think it might be beneficial to overstrength. I mean, they're all beneficial actually to overstrength. Like this anti-air unit, if I can overstrength him, can go all the way to there, for example. It just seems so expensive. I mean, what else would I do? Like, would I buy another unit? Maybe. It's sometimes helpful to have one more bomber. Because it's just as good as an artillery, right? Also, I'm also noticing, look, there's one path up here in the north, a second path in the middle, and a third path at the bottom. So, should we get a 3rd artillery unit? Probably wouldn't hurt. Because artilleries do help. I only only have 2 slots though. So let's say I wanted to get artillery. Could we even do it? Let's find out. Nope. I can get a 7.5. That's it. And I don't want a 7.5. They're trash. So that cancels that idea. I know I can get a Stug. I don't want to get a Stug. So I can just leave those 2 core slots available, so that way I can upgrade other stuff later. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And keeping 600 prestige, also not a bad idea. So let's do that. We're doing a deployment phase. Okay, so here's what I remember. I remember my planes getting ravaged because they had so many planes that last mission. There's an anti-aircraft right here, and there was another one in here somewhere. That one right there. So I need to be careful with my bombers. I like having the Ju-88 over here because this is where the Navy is. But I have to be careful because their fighters are engaging. So my fighters need to be on patrol. So let's do this. I am going to keep my air units over here again, just like before. But this time around, we have anti-aircraft. And remember, they kept ravaging us last time, but they're not going to this time, because one's going to be there, and one's going to be there. And then as far as artillery goes, one's going to be there, and one's going to be there. Then this is my one-man wrecking crew. I should probably put him here. But I'm going to put him here. He's going to just come straight across. And then another infantry there. One there. And my Fallschirmjäger there and there. I like the idea of having all my tanks up here. There's 3 tanks and 1 anti-tank. Good night, buddy. Sorry, I was saying good night to my son. Oh, I think there's a recon unit right here, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna put this guy right there. Should we have all of our tanks up there? I remember needing them. Sure. We should probably put one somewhere else. And the recon unit we'll put down here. Alright, I think that's it for deployment. Alright, there's a lot to do. I was correct about that. If I engage him with my anti-tank, you can see right there is a plane. I mean, this guy can move forward and look, I can wreck his plane just as much. You know what I probably should have done is I probably should have put this anti-tank unit that's up here down here, and this is just a recon. It's not, you know, a super tough unit. I could have put this guy closer to down here too. I don't know which one's the better choice. Let's do... I'm going to reload. I want to reposition just a little bit more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move him to there. Nope. I'm going to leave him up there. Oops. This anti-tank, we're going to put him here. We're gonna do both. And then the recon unit, he's gonna go up there. Okay, so now we're gonna end deployment. Sorry I'm being so wishy-washy. Alright, recon unit, engage. Tank. Yeah, look at that. Because that's an anti-tank unit right there. So what I'm going to do is... Oof. We're just going to land... Oh my gosh. They're everywhere. All those troops, look at them. Jesus. At least, yeah, see, it's this anti-tank unit is just single-handedly holding me up. But I got Mr. One-Stop Destroy 'em Shop. We already punched through there. I'm going to make sure I'm providing air support because they're going to come and bomb him. This one's probably going to come into that town and attack him as well. Not much I can do. Yeah, look at this. There's a whole bunch of guys up there. Holy buckets. Alright, then... Go ahead. Do some damage there. I'm not sure I want to punch through yet. Ooh, that's a fighter. No, that's a fighter. That's a bomber, so we're gonna hit the bomber. Boom. And my anti-tank unit. Yeah, this little anti-tank unit's no better than a recon. They're gonna come and try to bomb him, but they would have done it with that guy, and I at least damaged him. And then he's gonna wreck him. Anybody who comes over this way. This is interesting. I didn't realize there was so many units up here. Play this out. Then this, there's like ships everywhere. There's one there. And I remember this guy being super tough. But what I'm gonna do... Boom. And then... Boom. This one is just going to go up and protect them. And then this one, we can go in and try to wreck that bomber. However, this guy will get to attack. So I can just do this and actually attack the minefield. Okay, I'll do that. And yeah, those odds aren't good, but I can move my artillery up. That helped. That's an anti-tank. This is anti-air, so I'm going to move him next to my artillery. Sure. Didn't totally work out in my favor there, but I think that's good enough to end turn. Let's see how bad this gets. That was actually really good. That was very good. Yep, we we saw that coming. Probably didn't see that coming, though. That I knew was gonna hurt. Sort of saw that coming. Just need him to survive. Holy cow, they're going everywhere up there. 2 and 3. We sort of knew that was coming. Alright, so let's keep playing this out. We're gonna attack you. We're going to... Nope. But I'm going to make sure this fighter is protecting that bomber and... And then this one. And then this. Oh, look at that. Boom. Now we can come and just finish them off. Although I probably should have taken this one, that way I'd have been protected by a fighter. Yeah. Look at that. I don't know who has the ability to remove mines. That's actually a good question. How do you remove mines? Well, let's click on it. Maybe it'll tell us. So it's a 33rd landmine. No surrender. Cannot be crossed until destroyed. Units with Minesweeper ability can clear a minefield instantly. So it all depends on who has Minesweeper ability. Ugh, who does? Forced March. I bet the Pioneer would, if anybody did. Right there. Minesweeper. Pioneer. Alright, I don't think any of these are Pioneers, though. Yeah. So we can go up and attack it. But it's going to take a long time. But alright, it is what it is. So now we go here, the one-man wrecking crew. Oh crap. That's the one way I'm going to get killed. Oh, come on. That is the one way I was going to get killed. I'm going to reload. I know it's cheaty. I'm sorry. Alright. So the plan was to do that. I'm actually going to move and attack him with my ground unit first, because that suppresses him. See that? So that way, I can now come in and not take as much damage. And this allows me to go up and finish him off, and now I have protection. Boom. Boom. And then, yeah, now we got this weirdness. Which is fine. And our lesson learned is there's a tank right there. Alright, let's see. Took him out. Ooh, I think I'm going to try to cross. Then... up and then stop. I'm going to try to cross the river with him. I'm going to do that. Now this one is interesting. All the planes are up here. So I can put him in anti-tank mode. Try to cross the river. Now, if I do, this guy's going to come and attack. This one won't. This one will. And then we don't know what he's going to do. So he's an interesting dilemma. Now I can move as far as up here, and I will do that. I'm going to move up there, and he's anti-air. This one can finish him off, and I'm going to do exactly that. Gotta suppress as much of him as possible. Gotta replace him. That anti-tank unit sucks. There we go. We gotta finally push him back. And that makes this guy super vulnerable. Or I can finish him off, which is better. Gonna go after him. Move in and finish him. That anti-tank unit is definitely hurting me though. But I will do that, at least keep the anti-tank unit from getting next to me. This is going to move up to continue to protect. The fact that they went up here with all their planes was interesting. I'm a little worried about him, but I should survive this. I can move up. I will move up to there. And, oh, I got this stuff down here. That did more damage to me than him, but we did at least punch him a little bit. Alright, let's try. Yeah, that hurts. That'll hurt. We did hurt him too, though. Oh, that hurt him a lot. See, that's the only way that that unit takes damage now. Look at that. I was just in that part I knew was going to happen. Dang it. Yeah. That's going to hurt. That hurt way more than I thought it would. Holy buckets. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Boy, those ships are coming out of everywhere. You just step in the... Oh, come on. Alright. Well, I'm gonna step off that dock there so those ships will leave me alone. I'll do 1 damage to him. My fighters. I'm gonna be able to wreck him up a little bit. Going after that minefield. Try to suppress this guy. Oh, dang it. I attacked already with the tank. That stupid me. Although that infantry does do good damage. This guy's gonna die, so I might as well get 1 more damage in there. And my JU... might as well do 3 damage. And see, that one I'm gonna take a damage because his fighter is still so strong. My artillery's in trouble. we got 1 and 1. I'm nervous about this side. But we are making a good punch here. No air unit. Be nice to get through so I can start wrecking some tanks. So move onto the water. I mean, for an anti-tank unit, it's at least doing its job. They did some damage to me because they did actually attack me. Suppressed 4. There we go. That time we actually punched him. I'm sort of okay with how the middle here is working out. That's not good odds. So it'd be nice to take out the anti-tank, but the dang artillery is supporting them so much. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see what we can do about this tank. Be able to move him down. There we go. Not quite. Let's see if we can. Oh, we were able to overrun him. That's even better. So let's get some stuff encircled. There we go. I can finish him with him. Well, it wasn't perfect, but we'll see how this goes. Man, I needed to move that guy to anti-tank so badly. Yeah, he's gonna pick on me until I take him out. Suppressed over there. Oh, so many fighters. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That hurts. I was hoping I was at least going to survive it. Alright, so this little... Oh, it's raining, so I can't get him with my anti-air. Do I heal my fighter? Only costs 82. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Use my tank. I gotta use my tank to wreck this guy up. That should finish off the minefield. And move me forward. Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, I forgot all about this guy. I got a recon unit. I might as well use them. Yeah. Alright. So we got encircled units here. This guy is going to go anti-tank and wreck his butt. across that river. Do some serious damage there. Get in a attack. This should be an overrun. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We got the steamroller. Sweet. Another overrun. And then we're gonna go do 4 damage to him. That was beautifully executed, although I'm down to 3 strength, so I'm nervous about him. Oh, look at that, they're not even there. I think these were all units that retreated, and I sort of intercepted them before they could retreat. Interesting. So we got this recon unit. Yeah, let's go up and take that. Sweet. 75 prestige. Now this guy... See, we got... Yeah. I'm gonna go back on the river with him. Go to anti-tank mode and wreck his... You know what? I can finish that tank off, and I will. And then this one... I didn't expect to take a damage, but we definitely damaged him. That was fantastic. I think he retreated to there. Yeah, there we go. Their air units won't be able to do anything to me this round. He can move, so we're going to move him here. Turn into anti-air, so we'll move him like so. Alright. Yeah, I knew that was gonna hurt. I don't want to do it, but it'll cost me 52, but I need to get that infantry back up. Boy, I got him to surrender, even better. I'm just going to stay in that town. As far as anti-air goes, I'll stay there. I have to be careful because there's an anti-air gun right here. Let's go up. I'm gonna just protect him with a fighter. My bomber here, I would love to... You know what? I can hurt him, so I will. And I'll just take my other fighter and protect him. As promised. So I got a lot of stuff going on up here. I can move here. Put some pressure on him. Obviously I'm not going to be able to punch in yet, but that's still good. That's going to be tough. Again, hard to punch, but I can at least get in position. And then get another infantry unit close. I want to make sure I have anti-air. So I'm going to go here. This guy's useless. But these ones are not. don't know what to do with them yet. This one... I need to get him replacements. This is a nice anti-tank mode, but I think I'm going to switch back to anti-air. And yeah, move over one and then boom. That's the one that kept attacking him. Quote the Raven nevermore, right? I think that's everything. No! I lost a unit. Everything else I did right. I think... yeah, I think I gotta reload. Alright, so what did we do? We attacked him. Attacked him. We protected. We protected. We took replacements. We attacked. Yep, and then he retreated. Then we came up. That's actually a better outcome. Or no, he surrendered last time. I did move here, which he then attacked, but I'll go ahead and do that, because that's what I did last time. This guy moved in. This one suppressed. This one did nothing. This one we moved here. I was moving my infantry up. You know what? I'm going to move my tanks. And put my infantry behind them for now. This one I switched to anti-air. Wrecked them. This one healed. Moved in. Did that. I attacked him. That's pretty much the same outcome on all across the board there. Let's see, was that everybody? I think it was. Yep. Well, that was a better outcome. That one hurt. Interesting. No, 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 no. Oh, he attacked the other guy. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this guy is actually on a river. So I sort of like the fact that he did what he did. Yeah, we're gonna get to wreck him. 6 damage. That was good. And yeah. Dead. I don't dare move this guy, although that tank moved forward, didn't it? Yes, it did. That's an anti-tank unit there. Yeah, I can come up here and punch that. Okay, so from a plane perspective, I'm doing quite well. This would get me in range, but I can come over here and like do some damage. And then from a fighter perspective, yeah, that's some serious damage there. For 1. Hit him for 2. I'm gonna just wait 1 second. I can attack him like so. And now this fighter can come down here and not take any damage. And I took a lot of damage with this guy. But that no retaliation thing is still amazing. Let's switch. I guess we're gonna just move 1 space. He can finish him off like that. This particular guy had to rebase, so he'll attack next turn. I'll get him in position, but he's not really. Yeah. Okay, so we got a tank here. Be able to do 2 damage to him, but I need to retreat. Oh, you know what? I didn't even have to, I could have attacked with him, but I need to retreat with him as well. And then I have my infantry. So we got him encircled, which is good, because that's going to be a difficult attack to make. So we're going to go ahead and just keep attacking him. That's a tough battle too. I don't know what to do about that, but I think for now attacking is not a good option. This guy needed to move out. If I could have moved him in to where he is right there. Oh no, come on. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, what I meant to do was move him here, and then I could have attacked them out in the open, and I would have... Oh, never mind. There's an anti-tank there. That would have hurt. Okay, I'm generally happy with how this scenario is going. We're only turn 6 out of 20. Yep, retreating. That might hurt. Alright. Gonna still JU-88 you guys. I think we finally got all the planes. Alright, so we got this bomber. And I think what I want to do is we need to punch. We need to punch hard. So we got some suppression going. There we go. Sometimes you just need that entrenchment level to go up. Because right now they're 4 out of 10 still. I mean, they were probably 10 out of 10 at some point. And then this guy is encircled. So... go to anti-tank mode. Planes left. The problem with my tank is this artillery is protecting that anti-tank, and that anti-tank, of course, is ruining my tank. But I can bring him down this way and ruin his day from behind. This one, I can come across. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and then ruin him from behind. This, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with. I guess I'll move him closer in. Him would be nice to heal. Back him up one. This is the thing. He's encircled. Ah, the dang artillery's helping him. There we go. Everything's encircled now. So interesting. So we got all of these guys encircled. And, oh, what am I supposed to do? So I just took out his last ammo. That's the thing I was looking forward to. This guy can still move. Alright, Dunkirk is his own supply point, so I can't do anything about that. Alright, end turn. Ugh. Now I'm on the river. He's gonna attack me. Nope. That's gonna hurt. Only suppressed. That's good. They have so many ships. How am I supposed to destroy all those ships? And then they come in with more fighters. Gee Louise. Alright, well, this guy has got to keep doing his job. This guy is going to keep doing his job. Look at that. Since he moved his anti-air, we can come in and pummel him. That thing is a problem child. Oh, that was a dumb move. There we go, we got him to retreat. I gotta surrender. I think if I move, he gets supply again, so we don't want to do that yet. Alright, well, we got overrun. Do I dare to attack again? Yeah, I do. I just killed 3 of them. That was worth it. I do need to heal one of these guys, so gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know why that wasn't going to... So there we go, we got another one. Anti-tank mode. Do some more damage to him. Move him around. And now I'm going to move him up. That artillery's needs to go. He definitely needs to go. This infantry could probably stand to get some replacements. Then he'll move up. And this is an anti-tank. I need to go up against that tank up there. This is a challenging little mission. And he did 4 damage to me and I did nothing to him? Holy cow. Alright, that hurt a lot. Alright, more of the same. This guy, I gotta spend another 52. It's worth it. Now it's gonna cost 68. I'm thinking maybe I can cut him off from supply. That's what I'm hoping for here. That's not going to be good. little ship is helping him. Dang it. That would cost 232. I'll spend it. I think I'm going to sacrifice him. Oh, look at that. I just encircled some people. That'll work. Encirclements work. And this is... yeah, he's still too powerful, but I can make that work. And then I got this situation. The problem is that anti-air is just protecting everybody. So I might as well protect my bomber. This guy is available. At least destroy him. That helps. It does help. Alright, they don't have that boat helping them anymore. That's good. Let's see if we can finish him off. Technically, my bomber can start going after those as well. But we'll wait. That's still going to be a bad attack. Didn't do anything. That came out way better than I thought it would. This artillery is going to be toast. That's the thing, he's out of ammo now. So, swing around. Since he's out of ammo, I can just pummel him. Keep one space with him. Basically, we're just making sure he can't do anything. And put him into anti-tank mode. Move him up one. There we go. That suppressed. Can I attack him? I would do 1 damage. I might as well just start helping out with the ships. Is that all I can do? These two guys I'm basically done with. He's got 4 health. I can move him in, but that's a suicide mission. But sure, why not? Alright, end turn. Yeah, he moved that boat back. So there's a boat right there. Alright, I want to finish off that boat, but it'll... I must be surrounded with this guy. There we go, look at that, he surrendered. That was awesome. We captured 6 pieces of Matilda 2 equipment. That was amazeballs. Alright, I need to get out of the way. This guy has the no counterattack. So you can just see what he just did. And now that boat is no longer safe. He's no longer safe. And if I knew where another boat was, that was pure luck. But I didn't get to hit anything anyways. I can move up. He's more anti-tank. Should we attack? Not really. But I was able to punch out that boat. One more turn, folks. Oh, nope. I do have one more. Yeah, I'm still gonna wait one more turn. They have boats everywhere. How on earth was I supposed to take out all those boats? And there it is. That was definitely challenging. Okay, what is after this? Let's find out. So we can go after Paris or Dijon. Rapid blitzkrieg attacks that bypass enemy defenses needed at Paris. Direct assaults in Dijon. I'm gonna check the, bear with me, I know you can't see my screen, but there is a, oh, what's the word? Campaign tree that I can look at. And just bear with me here. So in order to see it, you have to go to Properties and then click on Local Files and then Browse Local Files, and it'll open up Windows Explorer, and then there's a folder called Campaign Tree. Okay, so Dijon and Paris. So this is what's interesting, is after this, it doesn't show a choice after this. It shows, okay, so there's now 4 pathways after this particular mission. One of them, so whenever you get to make a choice, it's always in blue. Like right now we get to choose Dijon or Paris, that's in blue. On the previous mission, we did Dunkirk, which was immediately after Belgium, and it is not in blue, for example. Channel Coast was what we would have done if we went through Sudan. Well, here's what's interesting. After Dijon and Paris, there's actually 4 pathways, and it's not blue. So I don't know, like, do we still get a choice? Or, and here, I'll explain what the 4 pathways are. The leftmost one is Libya. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff in Africa. And then eventually you get to a choice between Egypt and El Alamein. Now, if you do El Alamein, you're going to then defend against the American attack in Morocco. And basically you're on defense and you're just trying to prevent them from taking Berlin, right? Or if you go Egypt, then that takes you down the whole path of, you know, taking over Israel, it looks like, Persia, and then Moscow 43. And then you get to do Sea Lion and even eventually conquest America. So the Libya or the Egypt path, Libya path, is sort of like the what if path, right? Then you have Barbarossa North. That's the second of the 4 paths. and underneath that is Leningrad, and then at the gates of Moscow. And eventually you can do Moscow, Kharkov, Sevastopol, Operation Blue, Stalingrad. And then after Stalingrad, you have Along the Volga, which then takes you down the Sea Lion What If path again. Or you have Escape from Stalingrad, which then takes you down the whole Protect Berlin thing. So then the third path is Barbarossa Center, which actually merges with Barbarossa North after a couple of missions. So you do Kiev, and then eventually you're at Moscow. So that's the second and third path are more or less the same, just a few different missions. Then there's Barbarossa South, and again, you're doing 3 missions on that one. You don't get to go to Moscow, but you go to Rostov instead. Anyways, I wish I could show it to you. It's sort of hard to explain it. So I don't know like how you end up down one of those 4 paths because it's not blue. That's all I'm trying to say. So let's get back to our game. I personally like direct assaults more than the rapid blitzkrieg. I don't remember historically that there was a battle in Paris. It must be near Paris. Let's try Dijon. I have no idea if that's... Obviously, okay, that's coming down that way, whereas Paris is more along the coast. Ugh. We'll do Paris. So I know I'm near the end here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to...
Herr General,
never mind.
Your defeat in detail of the Allied forces across the Low Countries has opened the way for us to move against Central France and even Paris itself. Victory here could cause the total collapse of the French army and force our enemies into an armistice on our terms.
So we do have to capture
I want
Paris.
you to strike boldly from our positions on the Somme River, reaching as far west as Cologne, and as far south as Orléans. If you smash the reformed Allied formations quickly, especially here near Rouen, I suspect the French army will truly fall to pieces. This should enable you to move through large swaths of the countryside almost effortlessly.
Those are famous last words. Is that the end? So the one thing I do find interesting, obviously DVG Games, Rommel, is this battle here at Caen. Le Havre is a nice board game. Orléans is another nice board game. So there's like all these board games here. You know, what is it, 18... I think 18 Paris or 18 France, 18XX game. I know there's a few here, but anyways, gonna go ahead and hit end. We got rapid fire 2x, makes double the shots than normal and deals double damage to the target. This trait does not affect ammo spending. Oh my gosh, that one's amazing too. Maybe that one ability that gives you 3 heroes at the start of the game is not so bad. Being able to shoot twice, do double damage. I think that would be awesome for a tank. That would especially be awesome for an anti-tank, right? Or an anti-air, which can also be an anti-tank. Hell, that's awesome for a bomber. Or even for a fight. I mean, he's perfect for so many. Even artillery. Double damage with a fighter would be quite good. I'm not sure. Double damage with an anti-air. What about double damage with a bomber? The bombers tend to not do that much damage. Double damage with a tank. I mean, mean, double damage with an anti-tank would, I mean, you could almost single-handedly kill tanks. I think I'm going to put it on him. I think you can move him around later, so... But yeah, Wolfgang Lang. He's quite awesome. Alright, it's pretty late at night. I need to call it. I'm having a great time. So I'm going to go ahead and let's get this game saved. And YouTube load me. Thanks for watching, as always. Stay awesome, and given this corona craze, stay healthy and stay safe as well. And we'll see ya.